Imagine a world where the code that runs our lives, the design of our cities, and the very fabric of our digital existence are no longer crafted by human hands alone. What if the architect of tomorrow's world isn't human at all? That's not science fiction anymore. It's happening right now. We're in the middle of a technological revolution, as artificial intelligence starts to tear up the rulebook for computing. This is the story of how AI is moving from being our tool to becoming the architect. The big idea, introduction. For decades, we've seen computers as just really sophisticated tools. We give them commands, they execute. We write the code, they run it. They're the hammer, and we're the carpenter. But that whole relationship is changing in a huge way. The core idea we need to wrap our heads around is this: AI is graduating from being the tool to becoming the architect. It's starting to make its own blueprints. This isn't just about AI getting faster or better. It's about who's in the driver's seat. We're starting to see systems that can dream up, design, and build things at a speed and complexity that's just beyond what humans can do. The intelligence is no longer just in the machine. It is the machine, and it's beginning to design the next generation of both software and hardware. This jump from a passive tool to an active creator is probably the biggest thing happening in computing right now, and it's paving the way for a future that's going to look totally different. The turning point. So, what flipped the switch? Why now? This whole revolution is kicking off because a few key things all happened at once. The first, and most obvious, is the rise of generative AI and large language models. These aren't just party tricks that can write a poem or create a weird image. They're shockingly powerful engines for thinking and problem solving. Models like GPT-4, Claude 3.5, and Gemini 2.0 now have advanced reasoning that lets them understand complex problems and come up with solutions on their own. The second part of this is the insane amount of computing power we have now. As AI models got more complex, they pushed traditional hardware like CPUs and GPUs to their absolute limits. This has kicked off a hardware revolution, leading to specialized silicon, like tensor processing units, TPUs, and neural processing units, NPUs, built specifically for AI. This new hardware doesn't just make AI faster, it makes it more efficient, letting us train and run even more powerful models. And this creates an amazing feedback loop. Smarter AI helps design better chips, which then lets us run even smarter AI. That loop is what's driving this whole takeover, and it's speeding up exponentially. The core list. 3 ways AI is architecting its future. This shift from tool to architect isn't a single event. It's happening on multiple fronts. Here are 3 mind-blowing ways AI is already taking the lead. Point 1. The creative architect. First, AI is becoming a creative architect, generating designs for the physical and digital world that are completely new. This goes way beyond just optimizing things. We're talking about AI systems that can come up with solutions a human engineer might never have even considered. For instance, AI is now being used to design the very chips that will power our future. AI algorithms can explore a massive number of possible hardware layouts, optimizing them for speed, power, and efficiency based on a set of rules. Using AI agents in product development can even connect software and hardware design, making sure they're developed in perfect sync right from the start. This creative spark isn't just for silicon. In architecture, AI tools can generate floor plans by learning from old projects or turn a simple 2D image into a full 3D model. This lets architects test countless designs in minutes, not weeks. It's also being used to design smarter, more sustainable buildings by simulating energy efficiency and analyzing environmental data. This is AI as a true collaborator, a partner that can explore, brainstorm, and build out solutions. Of course, it still needs a human expert to ask the right questions, but AI is unlocking a whole new level of what's possible in design. Point 2. The self-improving architect. Second, AI is becoming a self-improving architect with the rise of autonomous AI agents. These systems, often called agentic AI, are a huge leap beyond the chatbots and copilots we're used to. An autonomous agent is an AI that can plan, learn, and act on its own to hit a complex goal with little or no human help. Think of them as having their own memory, the ability to plan, and the power to take action. They can look at a big goal, break it down into smaller steps, and then just do them. This technology is moving so fast that industry leaders see agentic AI as the biggest trend for 2025. We're already seeing these agents being tested out in major industries. In manufacturing, they can run predictive maintenance and optimize supply chains in real time. In finance, they handle automated trading and advanced fraud detection. And in healthcare, they help with diagnostics and planning treatments. Experts are saying that by 2025, a whole lot of companies already using generative AI will be launching their own autonomous agents, and the market for this is expected to blow up into a multi-billion-dollar industry. The real game changer is that they learn and adapt from their experiences. This means the architect isn't just designing the system, it's actively getting better over time, creating a powerful feedback loop of progress. Point 3. The systemic architect. Finally, AI is becoming a systemic architect, able to manage and optimize incredibly complex, large-scale systems. Our modern world runs on networks, energy grids, global supply chains, financial markets, that are often too complicated for humans to manage perfectly. This is where AI is stepping in as the master planner. In smart cities, AI is optimizing traffic flow and managing city resources to improve sustainability and safety. The city of Helsinki, for instance, is using AI-powered systems to help it become carbon neutral by 2030. And this is getting taken to the next level. We're now seeing multi-agent systems, which are basically entire teams of specialized eyes working together. You have one AI acting as the orchestrator or the boss, guiding the others to manage a huge task. Imagine a team of agents managing a national power grid. Some predict weather, others monitor energy use, and others reroute power to prevent blackouts, all working together perfectly. This is leading to what some call an Internet of AI, where different devices collaborate while keeping data private. AI is no longer just a piece of the system. It's becoming the intelligent operating system for our entire world. The implications. So, what does it mean to live in a world where the main architect of our technology isn't human? The implications are huge, with massive opportunities and some really serious challenges. On one hand, we could be about to solve problems we once thought were unsolvable. The most exciting area is the convergence of AI and quantum computing. Quantum computers offer a new level of power, but they're incredibly hard to build and control. AI is turning out to be the key that could finally make them work, helping with everything from finding new materials for quantum hardware to performing the error correction needed to make the system stable. This combination could completely change entire fields. In medicine, quantum computers guided by AI could simulate molecules to discover new drugs at an unbelievable speed. In climate science, they could build models of our planet with a level of detail we can only dream of today. However, this immense power also brings new risks. The same quantum computers that could create new medicines could also break most of the encryption protecting our digital world. This has kicked off a global race to develop quantum-resistant security to keep our data safe in this new world. And as AI takes on a bigger role as an architect, questions about governance, ethics, and control become incredibly important. How do we make sure AI systems designed by other eyes follow human values? How do we handle biases that might get built in? This has led to new rules, like the EU AI Act, which aims to set global standards for how to use these powerful technologies responsibly. Conclusion and call to action. We're standing at a massive turning point. The transition of AI from a simple tool to the chief architect of our digital world isn't some far-off concept. It is happening now, and it's only speeding up. We've seen how AI is becoming a creative force, designing everything from microchips to sustainable cities. We've seen how it's becoming a self-improving intelligence through autonomous agents that learn and adapt. And we've seen how it's becoming a systemic planner, orchestrating the complex networks that hold our society together. This is more than just the next tech upgrade. It's a deep shift in how we relate to technology itself. We are moving from being sole creators to becoming co-creators, working alongside an intelligence that can operate at a scale and complexity beyond our own. The challenges are real, but our ability to solve humanity's biggest problems has never been greater. The future isn't about humans versus AI. It's about the incredible possibilities that come from human-AI collaboration. What part of our digital world do you think AI will redesign next? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this look into the future as fascinating as we do, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. Smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more tech challenges, future experiments, and real talk from Tech Wave 65 for watching.